Okay, so the eighth house is fixed water. It means there's an ever constant flow, and that flow is energetic, that flow is psychic, that flow is emotional. Meaning, because I'm having a visual right now of there's a little bit of channeling happening, so hopefully this resonates and this is for you, because I wasn't expecting this, but we're going to do it. There's this thing called a Taurus, which we're not talking about the astrological sign in this case. We are talking about a Taurus of energy coming up and out of you like a fountain, and going back down towards your feet, and then coming up through the bottoms of your feet back up through you. And it's just like this fountain, literally, where like fountains, like they don't just like and go off completely. Oh, it's on a timer, like a dancing fountain or whatever. But typical fountains, stick with me here. Typical fountains, you can go and sit and watch, and they just keep flowing, and the water comes down and it recycles and goes back up. Okay, so eighth house very much has that kind of energy in one way. That's one way you can look at it. But it's also just literally transformation, like how you transform as a person, how you develop yourself, how you allow previous parts of yourself to, like the phoenix rising, like burn up in the flames and get reborn through the ashes. This is how you work with very like naturally powerful energies and cycles. So like, let's say you're a person who's not interested in change too much, or actually probably if you're watching this channel, it's because you are a person who's interested in change and personal transformation. This is Scorpio's house traditionally, so it's like kind of intense at times. But it's all about how you become that phoenix and you rebirth yourself from a previous version of who you were, how you connect on an emotional level, but also psychic level. Lots of psychic abilities are in this house. All of the water houses have their own natural like psychic abilities. And so this is where you can develop psychic abilities in yourself. This is where you can transform aspects of yourself that you don't like anymore, that just aren't serving you anymore. So let's say you have air, like let's say you have Gemini in your 8th house. There's a skill set that you would have, if I'm talking to you with Gemini in your 8th house, that you can literally transform your mind and the way you think about things. And the thing with this house is you don't just go through one transformative process in your lifetime and that's it. It's like you go through many. So another transformative process from this house is childbirth. You're a woman who's just gotten pregnant and you're going the through term, like 9 months. I know with some people it's shorter, some people it's a little bit longer. But you go through this literal transformation. You see your body transform in ways, and you know that you are growing this new life within you that you're going to bring out into the world. So the 8th house shows you where you can go into your depths, into your psyche, into your subconscious, or literally use your physical body as a vessel for creating new life and transforming the planet through that new life. How you transform yourself because of that process. This house also represents other really big transformative processes, like when there's a death or death of an old self, bringing life into the world. This house is also about how you transmute energy, which pretty much is just what happens with energy. Energy is never like destroyed or created, it's only transmuted. And so if there's something you need to see differently, or you need to process differently, or you need to transmute something, or you need to transform an area of your life, then looking at your 8th house is going to give you a lot of clarity around how you specifically can do that.